I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Yeah. Shout out to all the new subscribers who come by and check your boy's channel out for a hot second. Hope you stick around for much more content to come. And for all the subs that have been with your boy since sub 1, I get these gameplays uploaded for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey, caramba. We back on this Modern Warfare. Now that first video I dropped was like the first day of the game. And yeah, I got to have a little fun that first day or so. But as the days go on, the ugliness starts to reveal itself more and more. Kind of like a crack in the foundation of a house. Guys, yeah, I'm a camper, guys. Right off the bat, I'll need to let y'all know. I like to camp, I like to hold down a spot. On this gameplay, I basically was running around a little bit. Wasn't just holding down a spot like I did in that first video, where I just sat in that room until I got a chopper gunner, and then basically let that do it. And of course, there's always a second person. Get dudded up, yeah. Man almighty. Okay, so this game, what do I think about it thus far? I'm a level 39 now. On this gameplay, I think I go to 38, but I actually have reached, I played a little bit last night and leveled up a little bit more to 39. And you're going to see a second gameplay, which goes all in hand in hand with what I'm going to talk about. This game particular is a little slow for me. Now this is 6v6 TDM, by the way. This isn't a 10v10 like I uploaded last time. This is 6v6. So there's only 6 maps, I think, in 6v6. Out of the 6, let's just put it this way. What did I just blow up by? Anyway, two of the 6 maps I enjoy. I think it's Acne Yard and Gun Runner or something. Those two right there, don't mind those maps. This cave map, I used to hate it the worst. Still not a big fan of it, but it's better than not Piccadilly, but and Piccadilly's a bad one too. Piccadilly and that other one that has the buildings, everybody's just sitting inside the room, aiming down sight through a window frame. And if you move around too much on this game, you'll find out you're going to get punished in a big way. Now, I'm not talking just a little bit. I'm talking about going in. They go in. And man, I get dudded up a ton on this game. I've got some bad shots, some crazy things where people are hiding behind, trucks. You'll see this guy hiding behind a truck and didn't come out till after I shot him. And then some other deals with the lighting, and that could be on my game. It's too bright. I can't see over there to the left whenever I look. So it's another reason I'm not a big fan, because the sun is just a glare, and you're at a disadvantage depending on which way you're coming from, the sun in your eyes or the sun on your back. Like right there. There's not much you could do with that. The spawns are not that great yet. I will say that I have noticed the nerfing of footsteps. I was going to do a video about, man, they need to nerf the footsteps or bring them down. They're so loud. I'm going to tell you what's so loud to me right now is the game chatter. Enemy UAV online. I'm reloading my weapon. I spotted an enemy. He's over there. Like, that's not even a good call out. Don't even waste your breath. Like, they want to make this real, but who in real war is 5 yards from the enemy and tells them, I'm reloading my weapon? Hey, come on, man, it ain't that real. People like Call of Duty, or I like Call of Duty, for the potential of going in and having great games and score streaks going in. Haven't seen a whole lot of that, and I've watched a lot of live streamers, YouTubers, and things like that, and hadn't seen a ton of it. What I notice is that they're holed up in a spot, they get their score streaks, then they move around, and it's okay if they die, because then the score streaks will go around again. That's another thing. I don't understand why the score streaks just don't roll over one on top of the other. Not that I'm getting it, this gameplay, but it's something we've always had. And speaking of something that we've always had, guys, why did the mini-map just become not a thing anymore? Did they want people to do more sound whoring and not move around and use that as their UAV off their ears? I don't see the point even bringing it in. That compass is hard to read and takes up too much time in critical situations to try to read that. They should have just put those dots on the mini-map like they've always had it. But they didn't do that. You know, the maps have not been good as far as for TDM, and TDM used to be that was where everybody, kind of the casuals and everybody went to have fun, is to TDM. Tried free-for-all out, guys. I played free-for-all 30, 40 games. Most of the games end. I have not seen a third. I've seen other people like upload like thunder. I, in my lobbies, have not seen someone hit 30 yet. And that's including myself. 26 is the best I could get up to in a free-for-all. It's amazing because, again, if you move around to try to go and get those kills to end the game, you're going to get punished. Somebody's sound whoring you, and pre-fires around the corner. You don't even know what happened. You're dead just like that. And that can happen over and over if you get in the wrong lobbies with people who are afraid to move because they don't want to be sound whored. So I can't fault the gamer on that one. I'm going to say the developer could have did a better job with just making it a fun game. Now, that's another thing. The fun factor seems to be gone from this game, and we're only in its second or third week now by the time I drop this video. I mean, a month or even 2 months into the game, people should not be not wanting to play it or don't care if they play it. It should be so fun that it draws you in because it's so much fun, right? And you don't want, almost addictive. Or you don't want to leave playing it. You don't want to miss out on something. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything if I don't play this particular game. And that's unfortunate because I upload Call of Duty content. I'll still play this game, and every so often I'm going to upload a video on it. I'm not saying, look at this dude. I can't make this up. Just laying underneath the truck. But I can't say that I'm not going to upload this game. I'm just not going to upload it as much as I was really hoping for. I wanted to flood the content like I did with Black Ops 3. I think I did a fair job with Black Ops 4, even though I wasn't a big fan of Black Ops 4 when Zero was introduced. I just feel like if someone does good, don't put something in it that let somebody that's not as good just take it away from you. And it's just no reward. I kind of lost interest with Black Ops 4 towards the end of the life cycle with Zero, and just the way the supply drops was doing. I heard that they're going to be more generous with giving people weapons in the supply drop. I'm Master Prestige 230 or 240 in Black Ops 4, and I think my buddy Ice is the same one. He's like a 2-something, and he and I have not received the first DLC weapon through a care package. So that tells you that it was all about spending money, and then they would give you weapons. But I didn't bite into that last year, and I'm definitely not going to bite into it on this year either, because of the fact it's just not, to me, guys. I mean, I've got gameplays of me going 16-1 or 18-2 or 19-3. Those are, man, back in the day I wouldn't even upload that content. And honestly, this is just like subpar gameplay for me as far as what I feel like I could do. Of course, when I finally get a few kills, we lose the game. Doesn't help, but it is what it is, man. And I'll still upload it. But let's jump into actually a fun game. And speaking of fun game, me and Ice last night jumped on Black Ops 3 just for some fun to see what was going to happen. The first game we jumped in, well, see, progress has started. But the first game we jumped in, guys, it put us in with 1 minute and like 47 seconds left on the clock. Ice and I both got like 17, 18 kills. And we made a joke, and we both thought of this. We got the same amount of kills in 1 minute and 47 seconds in this game than we would in a 10-minute TDM in Modern Warfare, which is bananas. Like, I mean, most of the lobbies that I get into on Modern Warfare, it's basically down to, sometimes it goes to time, but when the game does finish, like, look at the top guys. They've got like 19 kills, 14 kills, 11 kills. Some of the bottom guys only have 4 to 7 kills. And it's just like, I don't know. It's too slow for me, guys. This is more fast paced. And this is more what I like. I like fast paced. Even though I'm not a rusher, I am rushing on this gameplay too. But I'm just showing that you can move around the map with this game. And I'm hoping that, here's what I'd like to see Treyarch do, honestly. I don't care about a Black Ops 5, me personally. I would love them to just remaster Black Ops 2, right? Maybe put some new maps in Black Ops 2 and some new weapons, right? And just remaster it and make it a great fast-paced, boots-on-the-ground game. Because Modern Warfare is not fast enough for me, honestly. I'm not going to play 32 versus 32. 10v10, guys, there's only one good map on 10v10 in Modern Warfare. The rest of them are so big that when you spawn in, there's a four-wheeler waiting on you to jump on it so you can get to middle map. That's a problem when they have ATVs in the map because it's so big. They know you're going to break your left thumbstick running around. And I didn't want to rant about this because I try to stay positive. But, I mean, I can't be the only one that feels this way as far as, like, the slowness of the game. It's a brand new game. I mean, you would think for this year they would have had a little bit faster pace. I think the movement is decent. The knee slide's okay. Honestly, it's easier to get 20, 30 kills in Ghost than it is to get in Modern Warfare to me. It's silly. You're watching me on this game. I'm sitting here having the time of my life. Century Wraith and Raps, giving the enemies 30 naps, but having a ball. This was actually our first full game, I guess you want to say, because we actually joined in and it was kind of already going just at the beginning. But it's still, even with the game joining in session, you'll see at the end of this, I actually get a few kills and had some fun. And, that's what I think went wrong with me personally with some of the sports games. They took the fun factor out of it, right? And made it more realistic, more, it's like real. People don't want to look, we live the real life, you and I, Why would you want to go play a video game that makes it feel like you're really real life? Like, isn't it playing a game is to exaggerate and it's fantasy and, it's supposed to be fun. When you get off on Modern Warfare and playing a few games, it's just, you seem tired, or I seem like I just lose interest and don't really care. And that's a bad way to be, because I really enjoy Call of Duty, guys. I love it. And I'm still going to play it. I'm not saying I'm done with Call of Duty and all this stuff like our boy 8 Thoughts has been screaming back and forth. And I know he's just passionate about the game. He just wants it to be good so everybody can enjoy it. And that's kind of where you have to read between the lines with him. He's not dogging the developers out. He just wants them to fix the problems that's frustrating to anybody who enjoys having fun on games. I'm racking these dudes up like a game of pool. I mean, it's like, get it done. Where are you going, young man? But I was having fun, man. Like, I was giggling, laughing. I mean, and I was not camping in the back of the map, aiming down sight since 1942. I was actually moving and grooving in the middle of the map, bebopping out on the outer edges, and working the middle as best I could. It's just weird that this is a 4-year-old, about to be 5-year-old game, and it's funner to play, faster pace, and yeah, it's got advanced movement. But I mean, I would have uploaded Black Ops 2 if it wasn't so hacked and modded. And I mean, me personally, Black Ops 2 speed was plenty fast enough for me. The characters you could slap on lightweight, you could run around the map a lot real fast and traverse through it. The maps wasn't totally huge. These maps on this game, the only map that I didn't like in Black Ops 3 was a DLC map, the one with the robots that you got into. It was called Rupture or something like that. I did not like that map. It had like 30 or 40 buildings that were 2-story and 3-story buildings that you could get in, and the game always went to time. It never went to score. I never saw that game go to score. And so that was with advanced movement, boost jumping and wall running and super knee sliding, and still couldn't make the game end by score. But most all the other Treyarch game maps, I should say, were super, they Combine, and Fringe, and I liked Evac. Hell, I like Breach. I mean, those maps are nice, and they're the right size, and you can actually get back and get to killing somebody. I don't like to go a minute, or I don't even like going half a minute waiting around to find somebody. I like to see somebody at least every 20, 30 seconds. I mean, that's when you know you're getting in the sweet spot. But not trying to rant, guys, and I will be uploading more Modern Warfare. I just, like I said, it's been tricky for me as far as like the gameplays that I'm getting to me is just not worth it. I mean, I don't know. It's just to me kind of boring, even watching it back. This is more action packed, and I had a ball of fun. I mean, these guys, they got wore out like you don't know what. They didn't know what to do. I had hives going all over. I hit one guy in the back of the head with a hive. Some guy, I think, chases me down with a wrench. There's another Wraith for you. Put that old sentry right there, pointed at him. That's a daisy. Yeah, that's a daisy. I don't like that. Yeah, so, it is what it is, man. I mean, hopefully, like I said, the patches are coming out next week and stuff, and they'll fix Dead Silence. I believe Dead Silence should be a perk, and take Ghost and put it as a field order. That fixes that, and that way, nobody's abusing Ghost, and people aren't, I can't stand. I'm running Dead Silence and Awareness with this class, so I mean, I like Dead Silence, and there I am going. And that was my first full game on last night, And I had a couple other. I had a 36-1, and I had a couple 40-something and 5s. I mean, I had great games. You go play Modern Warfare, you get 13, 20 kills. I mean, it's like, boring. They need to shrink the maps down a little bit, right? Fix Dead Silence. And fix the spawns. When I've been spawn trapped on Piccadilly, can't even get out of the spawn. They got 3 people aiming down sight. Well, I'm gonna stop ranting. I mean, that is what it is. I'll bring another video out, hopefully in a day or so. Guys, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. I will be bringing much more. I'm on time, guys, and I'm out.